Hey guys, there has been a lot to unpack here looking at Outsiders. But before we get right into that, I just want to make a couple of announcements real fast. First off is thank you for everybody who has gotten us almost all the way to 70 subscribers. And I'm working on getting the Discord channels up and the Patreon stuff all set up. It's going to take me a little bit longer. Being dyslexic like I am, it takes a little bit of time for me to get all that completely situated. Now, with that being said, let's move into what's going on. We have had a up and down roller coaster ride with Outsiders as we have gotten all of the spoilers unpacked and gotten to see most everything that exists for Outsiders. I will say, first off, Ranger and Assassin got some much needed support, especially more Assassin did because they didn't have a huge card pool to work with, and now they have a much larger one. Ranger got some needed support in legendaries that was very much needed for them to continue to push forward, along with other cards that will allow Ranger to, I think, become more of a mainstay playing on a lot of the CC and Blitz and Commoner. I think they got a lot more stuff, so I think they'll be moving forward. Now, Ninja, on the other hand, got a lot of cards in this set as well, but I feel like there's a huge problem with Ninja, but I will get to that in another video, not this one today, personally, because it's going to be a much more in-depth, because I feel like Ninja is a dying class, and to talk more on that, I'll have to go in depth why that is. But with that being said, there has been a lot of hype with Outsiders, and then now seeing what the new Assassin can do, there is a lot of fear for the game because they feel like she is so broken. Now, personally, I don't think she's going to be as broken as people think. It'll just have to shift how people play styles, and the meta will change ever so slightly to accommodate that, as it has done in every single set. We could have gotten extremely mad over Bravo Star of the Show when he came out and wanted to quit the game there. I think it's a similar situation that Bravo had, is that we're having with Uzurai, and I think that they didn't completely account for how powerful she was going to be. Personally, I have felt very, very strongly that LSS playtesters all should be fired, and we should get an entire new set who are actually willing to break the game and push it to its ultimate boundaries. I feel like they only play the game in its format to be draftable and hero versus hero, only using that card pool and not using overall card pools and really trying to break the game, which is what all of the players normally will try to do. I feel like LSS needs to do a better job with its playtesters. They need to get more people out there that are actually trying to see what's broken and what's not. And I think that we may be able to deal with some of these problems. Now, like I said, I don't know if that's the actual case, but it seems to be where the direction is going. And it really hurts to see that we're getting all of this stuff, but we're not getting enough playtesting with some of the cards. Cards are becoming banned faster. Cards are becoming worrisome because of how strong they could potentially be. And this is where a game could start to have trouble. Now, where I think the real problem comes into is the fact that the game is growing at such a rapid rate. And this leads to a few problems, and there's no avoiding it. One is they're trying to make more talents. They're trying to make more classes to show off how cool the game is, and really, they just need to slow their roll. Slow it down. You just stick with what you had. Come out with more Guardians, come out with more Assassins, come out with more of what you already had. Not Assassins, but come out with more of what you already had, and grow those card pools. And then maybe once you get that established and built in well, then once you're at year 4 or 5, then go, okay, we're going to add this Assassin, and we're going to build this entire set. For the next 2 sets are going to be all based around Assassin, so that they don't have to do exactly what they're doing right now, which is hurting the game and is making a lot of people very upset and fearful for the game's life, whether it's going to continue moving forward or it's not. Personally, I think there's a lot of people out there that love the game too much, myself included, that is just going to watch this wave wash onto the hill and wash away as time does all things. But it's a really good thing to look at, is to look to the future of the game more than look at the here and now of the game. And I think that things will be fixed in the long run, but it's sad that things are having to be fixed because people are failing to do their jobs on the other hand. And that's the real problem here. Like I said, I want to get into a little bit more about what this set has and what I am fearful of the game in the future, but that's going to have to be another video because it's going to be a sit down and talk long video and to really show you the logistics of everything. But with that being said today, guys, I hope that you guys have at least enjoyed Outsiders. If you haven't gone and joined our community chat and seen all of that stuff, go down there, join in, jump into the polls. There's a bunch of them. I'll be putting more up. I love all of you guys. I dramatically love the support that you have given us on the channel. We are very new. I love all of that. It makes my day. Seeing even just getting 1 subscriber is awesome to me. I like every single time that happens, I call up my friend who helps with the channel and does a lot of the editing and stuff, and I'm like, dude, we got another subscriber. And he's like, yeah, I know. And he gets annoyed with me, but it really does. It makes my day. With that being said, I will leave you guys with this one piece of information, and it's that the game rewards players who know the game. Which means as long as you know the game and you know how to play tactfully, the game will always be a good game. With that being said, I will catch you next time.